when I talk to you, knowing that knowing what you have going on, you've got a barge with 65,000 pounds of weed, 165,000 pounds floating through the ocean headed to San Francisco while you're trying to qualify for the Indianapolis 500. I just don't know how you can do those things without getting physical ulcers or like without just literally losing your mind. How did you not just go insane? It would have been, most people put in that situation, it would have been obvious to anyone that knew them that, damn, dude, something ain't right about you. Something's going on. What is it? What's wrong with
if you asked my wife, she'd say something ain't right with you.
She knew.
I would be at restaurants and
staring off in the middle of the distance.
I'd tell her, I think these people are FBI over here. They're watching me. You're paranoid. You got to stop. And
I bet. I bet that was pretty rough.
Yeah, it was rough. And, what's crazy is where we put our attention, our energy follows. And so when you're racing, I'm trying to put all my attention and focus on what I'm doing at hand. And then when I'm off, I'm trying to reestablish my attention on getting what I need to get done right without anybody getting in trouble.
Yeah. You run in the Indy 500.
Yeah.
You finished 10th. Rookie of the race.
Yeah, rookie of the year.
What year was this?
1986.
86.
Yeah.
You had a kind of a tough career, though, in Indy.
Yeah.
Like, Indy didn't go as well as IMSA.
No, Indy.
Why?
Indy didn't go.
IndyCar.
Indy cars.
Didn't go well. Why?
Didn't go. Hopping from sports cars to open wheel cars with the different weight ratio and the horsepower, just complexity of different elements. It took me a while. I had never driven open wheel cars before, so it was a learning curve for me.
Yeah.
Big difference. Started doing better. I made a really bad decision in my first year of doing Indy cars. I went to Europe, and I went to the Lola Factory and the Barge factory, and I couldn't make a decision which chassis I wanted. So I bought two of each. I bought two Lolas and two Barges. Wrong. I'd go testing, and I'd drive the Barge from, let's say, the morning to lunch, and then from lunch to the afternoon, I'd drive the Lola. It was too much data.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Crazy.
overload.
Yeah,
it was bad decision. So my first year was we didn't have good results. The following year, in '86, I didn't race Indy in '85. Almost, I tried to, but I had a run-in with a marshal there, with a Chief Stewart.
What happened?
I'm out on the back straightaway. It was the rookies, and I'm out on the back straightaway. And at the time, I'm running a little over 200 miles an hour. The yellow light comes on. No one's in front of me. I got an empty track. I look behind me in my mirror. No one's behind me. So I stayed on the throttle because we had set up purposely to get the very first pit coming off of turn 4 because I get good tire temps. I'm trying to get good tire temps so I can tell what my chassis is doing.
So you're going to just run hard to the pits.
I ran hard all the way through to the end of the track, and then I got down on the apron.
Right.
I'm trying to get the hottest tire temps I can get.
Right. If you slow down on the back straightaway, and by the time you get to your pit, your temps aren't worth even reading. So you're trying to run hard to pit road, get down pit road.
Nobody's in front of me, so I stay on the throttle until I have to get off and get down on the apron and come into my very first pit stop, my pit where we are. I'm there. I'm waiting for a sign to go back out. Chief Stewart comes over, tells me to get out the car. So I get out the car, and he calls me over to the other side of the wall, and he tells me he threw the yellow lights. Why didn't I back out the throttle? I said, well, nobody was in front of me and nobody was behind me. What the does it matter? Excuse me. He looks at me. He said, well, you know what? You got a lot more learning to do. I want you to pack your bags. You're out of here.
Damn.
I said, what? I guess I disrespected him, and I got a little lippy. Maybe I was too full of myself. I apologized to him. Didn't do no good. I went and got AJ. I got Tom Sneaver, and they were in my corner, but then he wasn't hearing it. I was, I guess, kind of bad-mouthed him a little bit. I said some stuff I shouldn't have said. Tried to retract it, but once it comes out, it's too late. So I left Indy. That's 1985. And I said, all right. I went and got a Formula Atlantic car, open wheel car. Mama, I told you I haven't been driving no open wheel car. So I went to 2 races in Formula Atlantic. The second race I won. The first one I finished 7th.
So you're getting some experience.
I'm getting some experience. I said, all right, I'm coming back.
All right.
Yeah.
So what happens between, your final IndyCar race or 86 seasons going through? You run Indy 500, right? You and the group decided y'all were going to, take off, disappear, change your identities. Am I right?
Well, I decided about me. I was under investigation.
You knew it.
Knew it.
Yep.
And so I hired a group of lawyers, and I sent them to speak with the Justice Department, the U.S. Attorney's Office.
What were you hoping they were going to?
I'm trying to negotiate a deal.
Oh.
All right. So I wanted to cut a deal to where I could do maybe 5 or 10 years, pay them X amount of money, and be done with it.
And how was that received?
That wasn't received very good. They wanted, unfortunately, it was in Southern Illinois. Had it been in Florida, I could have probably cut a deal. Because Bill, my buddy, my partner, he just cut a deal. He gave him, I think, $7 million, and he got a 15-year sentence. He only did, I think, 5 years.
Bill Whittington?
Yeah.
Okay, so he did cut a deal.
Yeah, he cut a deal.
Got it.
Yeah. And Don, too. Don got 18 months for money laundering.
Okay.
Right. So because they had cut a deal the year prior, I knew it's capable with the Justice Department. So I went in and offered them $10 million and a 10-year sentence. They said, no, we want 18 years. We want complete forfeiture and complete cooperation.
Damn.
So I said, no, I tell you what I'll do. I'll give you complete forfeiture, everything I've made, and I'll give you 20 years. They wanted 18. I shot up with 20. This is months into talking now.
Yeah.
Months
This is going by.
They said, no, it's now going to 22 years.
They wanted because they want you to basically
they
sing.
Want complete cooperation.
And they want names.
They want names. And I was at the mind frame that we shook hands when we started this operation that, we don't tell on nobody. That's just how we was brought up, and when a handshake is better than a contract. And I was kind of living by what I had agreed upon, and I stuck to it. I couldn't work out anything with the government as far as they was hell-bent on complete cooperation, so I fled.
So is the story that you went into the diner and saw your home being invaded on television? Yeah. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
So you were in the diner going to visit your wife because she's in the hospital.
My son, yeah. What's this? The sad part is we had twins coming.
Did you like that conversation with Randy Lanier? Well, the entire podcast is amazing. You need to listen to it. The Dale Jr. Download, available on all major podcast platforms. Hey guys, I'm here to tell you 3 reasons why I love our sponsor, Tire Pros. Number 1, Tire Pros loves cars as much as I do. Number 2, they have great service. Number 3, they're committed to getting you back out on the road. Plus, they've got this really cool logo.
Dale, that's 4 reasons.
And they have over 600 locations, 24/7 roadside assistance, a great selection, and a best-in-class tire warranty. Tire Pros, love the drive.